Yo, we're reacting to video game news today, and then playing That's the Door.
Here's something I've been a fan of for literally years now. Displate. This is me back in 2018 rocking my displates, and I'm still at it in 2025. What are displates, you ask? Well, they're essentially posters that are better, cooler, more convenient, and more durable than regular posters because they are made of metal. They're super easy to install, and you don't have to worry about damaging your walls with nails or hooks or whatever. Just attach the magnetic pad over the protective sheet, press firmly for 5 seconds, and boom, you are ready to hang your display. They have over 2 million original and licensed designs to choose from. They also have a super limited edition collection that's only ever available for a limited time and in very limited quantities. This week, it's these incredible Doom the Dark Ages 3D prints. There's one for the Slayer and one for Prince Azric, and they just look stunning as a pair. They are each hand-signed by Displate's master craftsmen and individually numbered as well, and there's only going to be 1,000 of each of these available. Once they're gone for good. All displates are manufactured in the EU, but no matter where you are in the world, they'll arrive in only around 4 or 5 days, making them the perfect last-minute gift option or just a chance to spoil yourself. Best of all, Displate are offering a massive discount to viewers of this channel. Get 25% off when you buy one displate, 32% off when you buy 2 or 3 displates, or 37% off when you buy 4 or more. Offer not valid on limited edition or Lumino products, but everything else is fair game. Just use offer code SKILLUP at checkout after clicking the link below. Thanks Displate for sponsoring the video. Gamers, coming at you a day early today because shit is about to get wild. This video should be going live about an hour after Sony aired its State of Play showcase, so in classic This Week in Video Games form, we'll have to wait until next week to cover that one. Tomorrow, the Switch 2 launches. The day after that, Jeff Keighley hosts his annual Summer Games Fest webinar, and 2 days after that, Xbox throw their annual showcase, including a deep dive look at Outer Worlds 2. Sadly, not Outer Wilds 2, but hey, Outer Worlds 2, also nice. So huge amounts of news and reveals to look forward to over the coming days, so we thought we'd go out a day early this week just to clear the decks ahead of all that madness. And I personally am very excited about it, because I will be over there in LA. I have a 13-hour flight, which is the perfect opportunity to put my Switch 2 through its paces, so long as it actually arrives in time, since I have to leave my house at 2 p.m. for a 5 p.m. flight, and I'm just hoping that the courier doesn't arrive at like 2:05, just in time to see my taxi pulling away. 1 like equals 1 prayer to the FedEx gods. Please help the boy out. What else is happening? Oh yeah, I got my Death Stranding 2 review code. Wait, did I just make that sound? I am more excited than I thought after spending 30 hours at Kojima Productions playing this thing. You'd think I'd be at least a little bit, been there, done that. But the truth is, I loved it so much that I've been absolutely jonesing for more of it. Genuinely don't know how I'm going to get Summer Games Fest, Switch 2, and Death Stranding all done in a single month, so do wish me luck. And finally, yes, I will address the issue head on and be totally honest with you and say, Claire Obscure video is still coming. I know we joke around a lot about it these days, but jokes aside, it's coming. It is not cancelled. I have something to say on the matter, and I've already written and edited a bunch of it. But to be honest, we're doing something a little special with this one, so it's taking more time. And I don't want to rush it because it's a really special game. And like my mum always says, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. So please indulge me just a little longer. I promise I will not let you down. All right, that concludes one of the lengthiest intros ever. Hey, did you guys see that Witcher 4 gameplay yet? No, you didn't, because that, and I cannot stress this enough, was not gameplay. So now you've probably seen a video doing the rounds. It purports to be the first look at The Witcher 4, and it sort of is, but it also sort of definitely isn't. And I think CD Projekt Red are being a little cheeky here, but I'll explain it from the start. A few years ago now, CD Projekt Red announced that they were abandoning their Red Engine that they use in the development of their previous titles, and were making the jump to Unreal Engine. Not only that, they also said they were working in tandem with Epic to improve Unreal Engine, with specific focus on changes that would deliver better open-world RPG experiences. As a result, both The Witcher 4 and Cyberpunk 2 are currently being built in Unreal Engine, and while Cyberpunk 2 is still a long, long ways off, The Witcher 4 is the next cab off the rank for CD Projekt Red. They've already done a cinematic reveal trailer, and just yesterday we got our next look at it, sort of. What you're seeing here was shown off during Unreal Fest, which is basically a developers conference hosted by Epic. This was kind of their marquee showcase, a look at The Witcher 4, but do note how this was introduced.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Okay, so just to reiterate, this is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4. It is not gameplay of The Witcher 4. It's using the characters and setting of The Witcher 4 to showcase what Unreal Engine can do. It is not a demonstration of what The Witcher 4 will.
That'll happen.
Technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Okay, so just to reiterate, this is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4. It is not gameplay of The Witcher 4. It's using the characters and setting of The Witcher 4 to showcase what Unreal Engine can do. It is not a demonstration of what The Witcher 4 will look like. But, just as you'd expect, everyone thinks this is gameplay. A quick scan of any social media platform will show you hundreds of mouth-agape reactions, everyone blown away by how good The Witcher 4 gameplay is. And look, to be honest with you, I don't blame these people. I don't think you can expect your average punter to understand the concept of a tech demo as distinct from an actual gameplay showcase. Like, you're scrolling through TikTok, you see this, and immediately you're like, wow, The Witcher 4 looks great. I'm pre-ordering that shit. So personally, I think that this was kind of a bad move for CD Projekt Red. I don't think they made it clear enough that this was not gameplay. For example, there isn't a watermark label over the footage as it's playing. It really just sets them up for heartache in the future when actual gameplay is released, and it looks nothing like this. And it will look different, by the way. Like, yeah, this is running on a base PS5 at 60 FPS, but there's no actual video game here. There's no systemic gameplay elements running in the background. It's just a visual presentation, and it's great, don't get me wrong, but man, I went through the Cyberpunk shit. I experienced it firsthand. I think the last thing this studio wants to do is show off visuals that they can't one day deliver. And look, I'm sorry to be so cynical, but remember this video from 5 years ago when Unreal Engine 5 was first revealed? Do we have any games that look and run like this 5 years later? No, we don't. So tech demos should never be trusted. They're nice pieces of marketing, but that's really about it, and the wait for actual Witcher 4 gameplay continues. In other CD Projekt Red news, they did host an investor presentation recently where they provided an update on sales and current projects. The Witcher 3 has now sold through 60 million units, and Cyberpunk's Phantom Liberty expansion has sold through 10 million units. Revenue is steady year on year, but the team has expanded to 730 people, making them one of the biggest studios in the world right now. 422 of those people are hard at work on The Witcher 4, with the rest of them working on other projects, including Cyberpunk 2, which has now officially entered pre-production. That's the phase where you kind of know what you want to make and you need to lay the foundations for how that's going to be done. Once that's done, you then go into full production where the project gets a huge injection of resources until it ships. Given The Witcher 4 is still many years away and that Cyberpunk 2 is only now entering pre-prod, I wouldn't be expecting Cyberpunk 2 to be launching anytime before 2030. Oof, when you say it out loud like that, it really does hurt. Moving on now, and let's take a look at the release of Elden Ring Night Rain. A game that should have been a bit of a slam dunk given the popularity of the license and how much people love summoning in buddies to help on tough boss battles, but the actual landing for this thing has been much bumpier than anyone could have anticipated. By the numbers though, this is already a huge smash hit success for FromSoft and Bandai Namco. On Steam, the game hit a peak concurrent play count of around 330,000 people, making it one of the most successful video game launches in history. The 43rd most successful launch, to be precise. The 42nd game, by the way, Destiny 2. Just thought I'd throw that in there. You're welcome. We don't have play counts for PlayStation or Xbox, but we do know that the game has sold through 2 million units on day one, and as of last night has now sold through 3.5 million units, and that's a huge result. So commercially, it's a big tick, and you have to expect the Bandai Namco shareholders are very happy. But what about the people playing it? Are they happy? Well, it kind of depends who you ask. The critics were less than bowled over by this one, we'll put it that way, especially compared to how they usually talk about or score FromSoft games. On OpenCritic, Night Rain sits at a strong 80 with very little variance among those scores. They really did almost all land at either a 7 or an 8. PC Gamer were at that
I think it is a 7 or 8 game.
Quote, Elden Ring Night Rain is just as confusing and abrasive as FromSoft's other games, but there really is nothing else like it, end quote. While IGN gave it a good old-fashioned 7 out of 10, saying, quote, when Elden Ring Night Rain is played exactly as it was designed to be played, it's one of the finest examples of a 3-player co-op game around. That's harder to do than it should be, and playing solo is poorly balanced, end quote. That review touches on a number of the things that have plagued Night Rain since its launch. It really is a case of FromSoft facing off against the final boss of Japanese game development, designing multiplayer infrastructure and systems that don't suck. Capcom's Monster Hunter is terrible at this, every single Nintendo game is terrible at this, and anyone who's tried to summon in a specific buddy to a Dark Souls or Elden Ring boss has long known that FromSoft have always been terrible at this, and Night Rain just brings those shortcomings into sharp relief. There is no crossplay here. In-game communication tools are painfully basic and don't really enable match-made teams to truly collaborate together. Crucially, there's no support for duos. You either need to play by yourself, which is terrible because the game is deliberately not balanced around that, or you need to bring 2 friends with you or matchmake so you can play as a trio. There's no option to play just with one other friend. It's either 3 or 1, and that's it. And that's pretty dumb for obvious reasons. Combined with the number of technical and server-side issues, Night Rain actually launched to a mixed rating on Steam, but has since rallied to achieve a net rating of 72% after over 56,000 reviews counted. Definitely a much lower score than what FromSoft typically deliver, Shadow of the Erdtree stuff aside, since people were a little bit salty about the difficulty balancing of that one at launch. Remember that whole fiasco before everyone discovered the Shadow Tree fragments? Good times. Anyway, the game's director, Junya Ishizaki, has been really upfront about the fact that, at least when it comes to duos, FromSoft just kind of messed up here. Quote, the simple answer is that this is simply something that was overlooked during development as just a 2-player option, so we're very sorry about that. But this is something we are looking at and considering for post-launch support as well, end quote. So that's nice, but what about the whole solo mode thing? Well, that's getting fixes too, actually, with FromSoft announcing that you're going to be able to self-revive once if you die in a boss, and they're also upping the amount of runes you get during a run. So overall, a commercially successful but very rocky launch for FromSoft. Far more rocky than they're used to, at least, and now they'll no doubt settle into that long post-launch update march. I do wonder how long the legs on this thing are, though. I played it, I just wasn't much of a fan of the pacing. It's quite antithetical to what I come to these games for, but everyone plays them for different reasons, so I do wonder if there's going to be enough people to keep the player base healthy over the longer term. Time will tell, I guess. Moving on to other news now, and remember how Phil Spencer has been all hot and heavy for a handheld for years now and wouldn't stop talking about it, and reports were that Microsoft were actually working on one, and it would probably release at the same time as the next Xbox? Well, if any of that were true, it probably isn't now. This report comes from Windows Central, who were the first to report that Microsoft was considering a foray into the handheld gaming PC market. Back then, they said that Microsoft were actively developing a first-party handheld that would launch alongside the next Xbox in around 2027. It would be a native device, not like PlayStation's Portal, which is cloud streaming only, and it would be a pretty ballsy move for a company that is not doing so crash hot on the hardware front right now. Do note that this report is separate from the report that Xbox were also working on a third-party handheld in partnership with ASUS. Apparently, that handheld is basically finished. Some photos of it have already leaked, and I wouldn't be at all surprised if we saw it revealed during the Xbox showcase this weekend. It's essentially an ASUS ROG Ally with some different ergonomics and a dedicated Xbox button, and honestly, that'd be a pretty solid machine since the ROG Ally was already a great piece of kit. So full steam ahead for those plans, but Windows Central say that those other first-party plans have now been nixed. Microsoft are no longer actively working toward the development of a first-party handheld and will instead redirect that effort towards increasing Windows 11 gaming performance. That last part might sound a little weird and confusing, so allow me to explain it. A while ago, Valve released Steam OS, which is basically Linux except it's pointed at one thing and one thing only, playing video games. Front and back end were both optimized to deliver an exceptional user experience, and that's why the Steam Deck is my handheld of choice. Even though the Lenovo Legion Go and the ASUS ROG Ally are more powerful handhelds, having to use Windows 11 on a handheld is just a really shitty experience to the point where it's worth going with a weaker device in order to avoid having to do that. But that gap between Steam OS and Windows 11 widened even further in the last little while, as Valve have now rolled out Steam OS to other devices, like the Lenovo Legion Go S. That product comes with both Windows 11 and Steam OS configurations, and that allows for a like-for-like comparison, and as demonstrated by one of my favorite tech YouTubers, Dave2D, games running on identical hardware run better when they're running through Steam OS versus Windows 11. So the front-end experience is better, the back-end performance is better, and now you can see why Microsoft have a bit of a problem on their hands. Then there's the fact that Microsoft were going to try to take a swing at the handheld market, which is absolutely dominated by Nintendo, to the point where over 150 million Switch consoles have been sold, compared to an estimated 4 million Steam Decks, by far and away the most successful handheld competitor. Finally, there's the most pertinent question. If Xbox can't even sell Xbox consoles right now, what chance have they of selling a handheld? Like, would you buy one? This is a company that is clearly moving away from hardware. Frankly, I never thought an official first-party Xbox handheld could come to market because it just doesn't align with their strategy in any way, shape, or form. So the news that they're walking back from this plan is hardly surprising. We don't infer from this that Xbox isn't doing well right now. Their hardware sales are plummeting, but software sales are up, Game Pass subscriptions are massively up, and the sheer quantity and quality of first and third-party bangers that Game Pass delivers makes it too good a deal to ignore. The future of Xbox is in publishing, subscriptions, and cloud, and I don't think Satya Nadella is going to lose much sleep over leaving the handheld market to Nintendo. Changing tack now, and one outfit that's not doing so crash hot at the moment is People Can Fly, makers of Bulletstorm and more recently Outriders. We all knew that Outriders didn't perform as expected and has still not generated any royalties for the studio, despite being a fairly solid looter shooter with some excellent itemization and class design that really understands the assignment. Since then, that studio has really been on the back foot, cancelling a number of projects and laying off staff across various offices. This past week, the same thing happened again. The CEO took to Twitter on Sunday night to announce, quote, "Today we made a very difficult decision to suspend the development of Project Gemini and Project Bifrost. The relevant current reports have been released to the market. As a result, we have to significantly regroup as a studio and scale down our teams, which hurts the most. We wish to express our deepest regret and sadness over how these events have unfolded and our sincere gratitude for everyone's contribution up to this point," end quote. So what were Project Gemini and Project Bifrost? Well, Gemini is an interesting one because it was being published by Square Enix even after Outriders didn't do so well, and even after Square Enix pulled up stumps on their Western operations and sold them to Embracer Group. A real monkey paw deal that one was. We never knew what this game was, but late last year, People Can Fly were telegraphing that it probably wasn't going to happen because communication between them and Square Enix just wasn't working and they weren't able to come to terms on the future of the project. This all came to a head this week as the announcement read, quote, "The suspension of the Gemini project is a consequence of the fact that the publisher has not presented us with a draft of the subsequent content writer to the publishing agreement covering the terms and conditions of further milestones on Project Gemini and the lack of communication from the publisher as to its willingness to continue or terminate the Gemini project," end quote. Very unusual that a project would end this way. We've reached out to People Can Fly for comment on the matter, but at the time of recording, they have not yet replied to us. Project Bifrost was a VR game. People Can Fly did release VR Bulletstorm a little while ago, and with the sorry state of VR right now, you can kind of understand why that project was a bit of a long shot. They say that when Gemini was cancelled, they needed to do some belt tightening, so Bifrost got the boot. A real bummer for this studio, but the good news is that they still have other things going on. They're currently helping out Microsoft on the development of Gears of War E-Day. They're putting out an original game, an extraction shooter called Lost Rift, which just had a closed alpha test actually. They're working on something for Krafton, currently known as Project Echo, and they're also working on something called Project Delta, which is a new prototype based on Sony IP. A SOCOM revival, maybe? I pulled that straight out of my ass, but I'm not gonna lie, I'd love to see it. A quick lightning round to finish off. Cliffhanger Games were working on a Black Panther game before EA shut them down last week, and thanks to Jason Schreier, we now know a little bit more about why it suddenly ended. Apparently, Cliffhanger had been in pre-production on Black Panther for 4 years, roughly the same amount of time it took Sandfall Interactive to make the entirety of Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Cliffhanger were also apparently working on their own unique take on Shadow of Mordor's famous Nemesis system, one that would see the scroll enemies remember how you approach things in different gameplay scenarios. Sounds interesting, but sadly, we'll never get to see it for ourselves. Plus, I bet that EA were already in the process of patenting it, so we'll never see it anywhere else either. No, Ubisoft Forward this year, Ubisoft has confirmed that for the first time in a long time, they won't be hosting a showcase during the Summer Games period. No Just Dance musical number for us, I suppose. It's a damn shame, that is. To be fair, Ubisoft don't have a lot dropping this year, and they're really focused on trying to dig themselves out of the current ditch they're stuck in, so it isn't too surprising to hear they're sitting this year out. Oh, but they did randomly tweet out a photo of Sam Fisher in Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, so I guess that's what we're getting in place of a showcase this year, just a cryptic tweet. The Nintendo smartphone app has been updated in preparation for the launch of the Switch 2. You can use it to access certain in-game features like viewing the map in Zelda or saving Ultra Hand build schematics for quick access. It'll also let you initiate and approve game chats, but most importantly, you'll use it to share screenshots you've taken in-game. That update is available right now. Some quick sales data to top you off, and Fantasy Life I has gone gangbusters. Already 800k units and an expectation they'll hit 1 million units in June, so congrats to them after what was a pretty rocky development timeline. Neo has now sold 8 million units, and that's great because Neo rules. And Atomic Heart just celebrated 10 million players, though you have to guess that a bunch of those are courtesy of Xbox Game Pass. Atomic Heart was weird, man, like really weird, kind of almost good, but also had some stuff in there which was super bad, not least of all an endlessly respawning open world and the super cringy vending machine lady. I am no prude, but she was making even me uncomfortable.
I can't wait for your strong hands to grope my interface with lustful abandon.
So what got announced or delayed this week? Well, I'll tell you what, this week's show is definitely situated in the quiet before the Summer Games Fair storm, because there ain't too much to cover this week. The big one worth mentioning is Pokemon Legends ZA, which threw down a release date last week, 16th of October for the Switch and Switch 2. As a reminder, this is the good, or at least the better, Pokemon sub-series where catching and battling Pokemon take place in real time. The first Pokemon Legends was set in the past, but this one is set in a more modern setting, in a very stylized version of Paris, first introduced in Pokemon X and Y. The hilarious setup for this one is that when night falls in the city, all the Pokemon trainers come out to participate in a citywide fight club, which is actually kind of cool, to be honest. Also, there's parkour, because France, I guess, would be kind of funny if Ubisoft sued them for patent infringement, giving Nintendo a taste of the medicine they're currently force-feeding to the Power World developers. Nintendo also confirmed that those who get the Switch 1 version can upgrade it to the Switch 2 version for $10, which should hopefully improve the visuals and frame rates, but with a Pokemon game, you just never know. They also announced a Pokemon Present showcase for July 22nd, which I assume will be a deeper look at the game, and that is that. Shift Up also made a smallish announcement this week, releasing the first piece of art for their next game, tentatively titled Project Spirits. This one was previously called Project Witches in their investor presentations, and if you know anything about Shift Up games, then this piece of art probably won't shock you in the slightest. They're calling it, quote, a subculture cross-platform title that embraces the concept of Eastern fantasy, end quote, and they're recruiting for a bunch of positions. The job listings call for things like experience with Unreal Engine 5, planning JRPGs, anime games, open world environments, and dungeons, so that kind of gives you a sense of where they're going. This one's not due out until 2027, however, and we know the company is also working on a Stellar Blade sequel due out around the same time. Speaking of video games that prominently feature bouncing physics-based objects, Sega announced a new soccer game this week. Sega Football Club Champions 2025 is a free-to-play football management sim for PC, PS5, iOS, and Android, which is, quote, powered by Football Manager, end quote. Really curious announcement, given that Sega cancelled this year's annual Football Manager installment. Feels like they really want to plug the gap here without compromising the integrity of that franchise. Anyway, the Japanese trailer for this one went with the old faithful nostalgic angle, where they're like, hey, remember what it was like when you played games as a kid? Which seems to be like 80% of Japanese game commercials from what I've seen. Here's something I'm very pumped for. for the James Bond game. IO Interactive dropped a title for it this week. It's called 007 First Light, and more will be revealed in a showcase that's happening on Friday this week, just after Keely's presentation. I don't love the name First Light, to be honest. It doesn't sound very Bond-esque. Maybe it just reminds me too much of Destiny, so I guess that's really on me. I shouldn't complain. In other news, a little tidbit that popped up this week came from Giant Skull, which is a new studio founded by Star Wars Jedi director Stig Asmussen. They announced a publishing deal with Wizards of the Coast to make a, quote, all-new single-player action-adventure title set in the world of Dungeons and Dragons, end quote. After Baldur's Gate 3, Hasbro are surely on the hunt for another make it jump the showcase that's happening on Friday this week, just after Keely's presentation. I don't love the name First Light, to be honest. It doesn't sound very Bond-esque. Maybe it just reminds me too much of Destiny, so I guess that's really on me. I shouldn't complain. In other news, a little tidbit that popped up this week came from Giant Skull, which is a new studio founded by Star Wars Jedi director Stig Asmussen. They announced a publishing deal with Wizards of the Coast to make a, quote, all-new single-player action-adventure title set in the world of Dungeons and Dragons, end quote. After Baldur's Gate 3, Hasbro are surely on the hunt for another banger, and the Star Wars Jedi guy might be a pretty good place to look for one. Some more news out of Japan this week. Tango Gameworks popped up to say, hey, we're so happy to be alive, while showing off a studio rebrand. It's all in service of them going on a hiring spree to start, quote, early work on an unannounced action game, end quote. Love to see that this studio still exists despite Microsoft's best efforts. The last one this week is Down Under, courtesy of a two-man studio called Powerhoof. These guys made Crawl, which was an excellent multiplayer dungeon crawler that famously featured a giant Gabe Newell as a boss, something Gabe 100% approved of, by the way. Anyway, this new one is called The Drifter, and it's a dark and pulpy point-and-click adventure game where you play a murdered drifter come back to life, solving the conspiracy that led to his death. With some really stunning-looking pixel art, a great grindhouse vibe to the trailers, and some authentic Australian voice acting, which is definitely not something we're used to in video games. This one is out on July 18th for PC. So what came out last week? Well, Sol Kesto or Sesto was one of the games we featured on Put This On Your Radar a couple of weeks ago. This is that roguelike dungeon crawler with a really unique-looking art style and gameplay that revolves around you trying to skew RNG to your favor as you drop your hero onto a grid of enemies and treasure. We had a really good feeling about this one, and it seems like we were right. It hit overwhelmingly positive ratings on Steam with over 700 reviews. Here's a review from Steam user Larisia, quote, this is a great idea for a roguelike that's executed really well with some pleasant and or gross, up to you, visuals. Making everything so focused on pure random chance and then offering the player options that allows them to turn the odds in their favor is like a pure distillation of the fun inherent to the genre, end quote. Well said. Next up is 2AT, which is a new one from Katamari Damacy creator Keita Takahashi. It's a slice of life game where you play as a teenager permanently locked in a T-pose. This guy does not like to make normal video games, and that's probably what's being reflected in its fair open critic score of 72 with a range of sentiments. On the lower side is GameSpot with a 6 out of 10. They said, quote, it's a cute and charming visual metaphor with some insightful and funny writing, and it's a lovely parable about the struggles of growing up and feeling different. It's a very gentle, likable story about a topic that games don't often explore, but the story doesn't have quite enough heft to last through even the relatively short playtime, and the act of playing it often feels tedious, end quote. On the other end, you've got Games Radar, who scored this one 4 out of 5, remarking, quote, the whole thing is nebulous by design and isn't so much a grand gesture of positivity as it is an ode to the little quirks you love most without realizing it, end quote. A reminder that this one is out on Game Pass, which is kind of the perfect opportunity to see if this kind of weirdness is for you. Speaking of weird, Fuga Melodies of Steel 3. This is the intense military RPG that stars a cast of fairy characters who you can choose to permanently sacrifice to kill bosses if you're having a hard time with them. This one came out at a very strong 83 on Open Critic. If that piques your interest, it seems that you might want to head back to where it all began. Here's Cold Connected, who gave it 80 out of 100, saying, quote, there's an excellent focus on character and the heavier narrative moments hit hard. It's strange to play a JRPG with no world exploration elements, but Fuga Melodies of Steel 3 offers the most options and replayability of the trilogy. The Fuga games have continually improved while keeping the same core mechanics. This final game is the best of the trilogy, just don't play it until you've beaten the other two, end quote. It's quiet this week, so we're going to do the unthinkable, read reviews for an F1 game. F1 25. Oh man, I really hope you don't need to have played the first 24 in order to enjoy this one. I like that one. It's hit a respectable 79 on Open Critic, but not without basically every reviewer saying, yep, this sure is another one of them. Thanks, EA. Here's PC Gamer, who scored it 74 out of 100, saying, quote, F1 25 feels like fundamentally the same game for arguably the 7th year in a row. Oh my god. Combining F1 World, Breaking Points, Return, and Career Mode, it's very, very similar to F1 23, only not as fresh or as enjoyable as that game felt on release. It's not practical or even possible to keep rebuilding a game this big from the ground up year after year, but when so much familiar content is being repackaged as full-price iteration, it feels like more radical change is needed soon, end quote. All right, so that is May done. What is coming out this week? Well, it's June 5th time, so you know what that means. It's Switch 2 launch day for all of you lucky enough to have won a pre-order lottery, or deemed worthy enough to get a pre-order from Nintendo directly, or brave enough to fight and survive the online checkout system of your least favorite retailer, or blessed enough to live in Australia, where pre-orders seem to still be perfectly abundant. Like you can just walk into a store here and get one right now. Super easy. With the Switch 2 comes a hefty lineup of launch titles you've probably already played before if you own a gaming PC or a console, but have you been able to play them on the toilet? Probably yes, if you own a Steam Deck, but probably not otherwise. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. Leading the pack and sure to be Nintendo's best-selling game year after year for the next 8 years is Mario Kart World, which gets rid of all the anti-gravity underwater stuff from 8, takes the series to a big open world, features a whole host of new races, including everyone's favorite, Cow, and makes you drive from race to race because there aren't already enough inconveniences in the real world. I just uploaded a preview for this one last night. I really liked it. It's still Mario Kart, of course, but it's a big, juicy package, and I think you're going to enjoy yourself. At least I did in the 5 hours I spent with it. The other first-party launch title, in inverted commas, is the thing that no one wants to pay $10 for, but certainly a lot of people will. It's the Nintendo Switch Welcome Tour. This is essentially an extended walkthrough of the Switch 2 system featuring fun facts about its design, some little mini-games to show off the features, and that's basically it. I know a lot of people are secretly holding out hope that there's some like deep metagame hidden in there, like Animal Well or something, that makes it worth the price of admission, but I highly, highly doubt that. Would love to be proven wrong, of course. The other offerings from Nintendo at launch are enhanced version of Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, which will have improved visuals and functionality for Nintendo's smartphone app. Those upgrades are sold separately, but are also included if you you have a Switch Online membership and own the originals. There are a couple of Switch 2 exclusive third-party titles. One is called Fast Fusion, which is basically a Wipeout-like futuristic racer, and the other is Survival Kids, a sequel to a somewhat obscure Game Boy RPG game from Konami that preempted the whole survival crafting genre back in 1999. Now the sequel looks like every other game in the genre. Surprise! Sega's got a few games coming out on day one, including a director's cut of Yakuza 0, arguably the best game in the series, as well as Sonic X Shadows Generations and Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S, a game that really changes, but people still keep buying it. Capcom's got a version of Street Fighter 6 featuring all the DLC characters released to date, as well as the severely underrated Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess. Please don't skip that one, it's actually excellent. EA's putting out its best chance at Game of the Year, Split Fiction. 2K is putting out Civilization 7 to give you a reason to use those mouse controls. Warner Brothers is giving us Hogwarts Legacy, and IO Interactive is putting its excellent Hitman World of Assassination compilation on as well. Some more from Japanese publishers, Rune Factory, Guardians of Azuma, and Fantasy Life Eye are on there for you cozy life sickos. Square Enix are throwing a new remaster of Bravely Default into the mix, and Koei Tecmo has a strategy game Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening to give you a second reason to use the mouse controls. Deltarune isn't made by a Japanese publisher, but it feels like it belongs in this block as well. And finally, CD Projekt Red has Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition on there, which has surely got to be the most technically demanding game on the system at launch, so if you need a system strainer, then this is probably your best bet. And a third reason to use mouse controls, though after having spoken to CD Projekt Red, they tell me that we really shouldn't sleep on the gyro aim controls either. Alright, that's all the Switch 2 stuff, but for those of you who either don't have one or don't care, here's what else you can look forward to next week. On Tuesday, June 10th, we get Mind's Eye, which is the new game from Leslie Benzies and his studio called Build a Rocket Boy. Benzies was, of course, one of the lead developers on GTA and had a very long history with Rockstar, and his new game kind of looks like GTA, but obviously much smaller in scale. They say the story for this one is on the shorter side of things, but the big feature is seemingly the creation tools that let players create new scenarios within the engine, kind of like Fortnite Customs. You can only build stuff on PC, but the game and all user-created content will be playable on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series consoles. Watched a bunch of previews for this one, including one from friend of the channel, Mr. Matty Plays, and yeah, things are not looking great here, to be honest. A lot of concern from a lot of people about, you know, bugs and core gameplay and storytelling and just a whole bunch of things. Let me put it this way. I would not be pre-ordering this one, or any game really, but you know what I mean. Joining Mind's Eye on Tuesday is June Awakening for all platforms bar Switch. This is the open world survival crafting game from Funcom, who made Conan Exiles a little while back, and it's based on the June license, and it's incorporating a lot of the June lore and world to create something that honestly looks kind of cool. Austin played through the beta of this one, and his verdict based on that playtest was that, yeah, this is a really familiar gameplay loop if you've ever played one of these before, but the June elements are woven into the gameplay really well, and they streamlined a lot of the busy work that you usually have to expect from the genre, and the visual presentation is excellent, which is ultimately what kind of sold it for him. Definitely curious to give this one a go, if only to see how the game handles the whole steel suit thing, you know, drinking your own urine. That's always kind of weirded me out. Rounding out the week are two re-releases, sort of. First is Warhammer 40k Space Marine Master Crafted Edition for PC and Xbox Series consoles on June 10th, which was only announced last week and will deliver all the sort of upgrades you expect from a modern day remaster. And the second one is Stellar Blade, which is finally coming out on PC with unlocked frame rates, DLSS, and ultra-wide support. Gentlemen, please use that ultra-wide respectfully. Now, obviously, it's a big week for Nintendo, but if you don't have the means for a Switch 2 but want some fresh Nintendo vibes regardless, then put this one on your radar. This is Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo, a game we mentioned in the coming out segment a few weeks ago, but now that we've had the chance to actually play it, we think it's worth putting the spotlight back on it. Basically, when people never stop making games for the Game Boy Advance, it feels like we have tons of cool games exactly like this. Imagine a top-down Zelda game, except it's set in the modern day, and you're taking down corporations with a yo-yo that houses the spirit of your aunt. If that premise hasn't piqued your interest in the creative gameplay might, you'd think a yo-yo weapon would be a gimmick with only a few tricks, like, you know, walk the dog around the world, etc. I don't know, but this game actually constantly uses it in increasingly inventive ways for both combat and puzzle solving, and the inventiveness just hasn't stopped during our time with it. Lots of fun, very colorful and creative, so do go back and give this one another look if you missed it. We've left a link to it over on our Steam curator page, which also has links to all the other Put This On Your Radar stuff we've recently covered. I'll leave a link to all of that below the like button. Sort of free stuff time now, and the Epic Game Store is still doing their whole mystery game thing, which means either the games are going to be great or really bad, we don't really know. But the last few have been great. Until Friday, you can grab the excellent Limbo along with Tiny Tina's Wonderland, which I really liked. Maybe this is Randy's way of saying sorry for his recent douchebaggery. Sony are really milking that Bungie purchase because the PlayStation Plus Essential tier this week delivers Destiny 2, The Final Shape, along with the Jet Set Radio homage Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. You can also get NBA 2K25 and the Alone in the Dark reboot featuring David Harbour and Jodie Comer. That was not bad, actually. Those games are available for everyone to claim, but on the PS Plus catalog for the higher tiers, we've got even more Destiny 2. The Legacy Collection is on there, as is GTA 3, Another Crab's Treasure, and Skull and Bones. Ew. Myst and Riven are also coming to the classic catalog, but if you finish Blueprints and need some more obtuse puzzling, then they got you covered. On Nintendo Switch Online this week, there are naturally going to be a handful of GameCube games coming to the service with the Switch 2 launch, but these are only playable on the Switch 2. No idea why that's the case, but whatever. They're kicking things off with 3 of the best games from everyone's favorite console with a carry handle, The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, F-Zero GX, and Soul Calibur 2 from Bandai Namco, which of course featured Link as a playable fighter. For the PS2 version, it was Hayachi from Tekken, and the Xbox version had Spawn for some reason. Kind of weird. And as a bonus last week, they announced a couple of new features for Nintendo 64 Classics if you're playing them on the Switch 2. These include control remapping, a rewind feature, and most important of all, a CRT filter. Power of the Switch 2 at work, folks. Our feel-good story for the week comes courtesy of Ed, who keeps his finger firmly on the pulse of the fighting game scene. Recently, DreamCon was held in Texas, and as part of that, they had themselves a little Street Fighter 6 tournament. At one point, a competitor by the name of J-Force stepped up to the plate. See if you can spot anything unusual about the way he plays. That's right, this dude literally holds the controller upside down, and what's even wilder is that he hasn't even remapped anything. So bro is literally pressing left to go right and down to jump. What the fuck? Apparently the story is this guy would game with his brother growing up, and his brother never told him that he was holding the controller the wrong way, so he just made it work. I gotta say, as an older brother, tricking your little brother to hold a controller upside down for the rest of his life is some best older brother shit. I mean, the best I could manage is convincing my brother that the Mad Catz controller was actually the good one. So mad respect, my friend, well played. All right, ladies and gents, time for me to get on that airplane over to LA. Well, not really, I actually fly tomorrow after I watch the Sony State of Play, and hopefully after I unbox my shiny Switch 2. I also got sent some Final Fantasy Magic cards early, so if you bump into me at LA and play Magic, then be sure to whip out that big deck of yours. I want to see it. I did say deck, by the way, just to be clear. Don't want any confusion on that one. Anyway, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. If you liked it, then be sure to drop it a like, and if you want to come back and do it all again next week, then be sure to subscribe and ding that notification bell. Follow us over on Spotify and leave a 5-star rating over there if you're feeling so inclined.
Thanks,
for watching.
Skillup.
I'll see you on the flip side. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Skillup. Alright, we're back. I'm going to put my plate away and stuff. I am here. What the hell are you talking about? I am here. I'm gonna go get water though while the game launches. It's so hot. I don't know why my fucking radiator is still functioning. I told him to fucking turn off and it's so hot in here. Oh! Alright, I'm gonna go get water. I'll be right back. Yeah, it's super fucking hot. Hey, look at my desk with all my stuff. Right, I don't remember what the fuck I was doing. Oh. Wait. There we go. That should be better. I was a hammer boy now. Wah! Oh, Betty, my beautiful Betty. I don't know what voice. Oh, Black Betty. Bam, bam. Oh, who the fuck is this guy? What the fuck? Greetings, fellow biped. My name is Jefferson, a humble bartender and seafood enthusiast. At your service. I don't even think that's understandable what I'm saying. Would this human hand prepare you a delicious meal today? Fucking sure. Great, what delicious meal coming right up? I sure do love preparing food with my multi-digit mammal Hollands. Hmm? The fuck? I'm gonna let me tell you a little something that I win. Than just little feelings. That a secret line of beneath the blood in the beneath the moat in the estate of the urban witch. Beneath the moat in the estate. The opening will require bringing an open flame to the east gardens. Behind the powerful witch's house lies a secret accessible from the west side. I don't know what this voice is, bro. To find it, you must look through the village. I don't even think it's comprehensible. Stop eating. It sounds annoying. I heard that a craft deep into the dark dungeon with a secret behind. Perhaps playing a large fort to that wall may open a path. I hope you wrote that down, Arctic. Oh, did you write that down? Except Jefferson soup. Mountaintop, huh? Alright, here we go. Oh, it's the Bard. Bard the Bard. I don't remember what their voice was. I went back to the octopus. Well, hello there, traveler. Go on, tell all. How's your adventure going? Got any exciting tales I could knock out a song about? Reason being, fuck. I heard a monster lived in the mountaintops. Can you believe it? That drunk fella outside the Strand Sailor said he lost his love to the beast. Fancy that. The way I see it, there's gotta be one heck of an epic ballad awaiting me up there. If only I could smash up these blasted rocks beneath the path. Blocking the path. Where I got you. Look at that, mate. You smashed it. You're a legend. It's so fucking hot in here, bro. Ah. Damn fucking stupid fucking thing. Damn, it's the Keymaster. It's the guy, my boss. This place is mushrooms. Nothing. Not. Let me out. Oh yeah, it looked like a fucking shrine. I got bamboozled. Oh, I'm actually fucking melting. I didn't pick it up. Bro, how many times do I have to press Y to pick it up? Where the hell am I going? Are you gonna play Firebreak, Arctic? I don't know if we talked about this already. I think this is enough. I get to level up. Yeah, I got higher magic capacity. That's nice. Ooh, okay. This is the statue. I've been here before. Yeah, this fucking castle is huge, bro. Why do you need so many windows? Okay, so what's happening here? That's... Okay. It wasn't a puzzle, it was just hit things. What the hell? Why is there a door hanging from the ceiling up there? Puzzle Master Flame, great. Are you again, pal? I forgot the bro. I hope you don't mind me tagging along. It seems like we'll need to find a way through this old fortress if we want to get up that mountain. Well, I say we, I mean you. I'll just hang around here and work on the lyrics for my next banging tune. Let me know if you find a way out. I forget everybody's voices. This is why I need you, Arctic, to always have a clip on hand. Clip him and always send me when I make a character voice. So I can find it easy. I need my clippers, man. I don't have enough clippers. I found it. Yeah. Found the door, at least. What is that? It's one of his fucking the masks or whatever. Okay. That's it, that's the puzzle. Damn. I'm so stupid, bro. And I have a fucking bow, bro. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? My intellect is negative. IQ abysmal. Yeah, I got a key. I got a key. I don't really know what that does for me, but I got one. Oh, hello there. Actually. Yeah. Where the fuck? This is how I get the mask. Oh, it is. Feels unusual to the touch, as if it once contained life. Spooky. Well, I now have a thing. By a thing, I mean a key. I was just healing. Whoa. Not a real door. What the hell? There's nothing here. I really need that fucking whatever allows me to use this. Can't get this. Oh, that's crazy. Wait, is it gonna? Well. Gotta use range. Is what I need to do. Bro, I'm pressing the wrong button. I played some fucking Night Rain today. I'm pressing on the wrong button to dodge. Okay, bro, fucking hurts. 1, 2. Oh, fuck this guy. Now that I'm awake, mentally capable. Okay. Well, that guy can reach. Bro has fucking reach. Yeah, reach and a half. You know what? Fuck. Nice, nice. Get back to your shit. We're back here. By the way, this like entrance chamber opening this door taught me the mechanics of like hitting them in different orders. Like if I thought it was a puzzle, it was a tutorial. This guy is that as a puzzle. I can't open you. Hunting souls for breakfast, lunch, and no. Not good enough. I can get another key, but I don't know what to do with these keys. There, I know what to do with these keys. I'm gonna go in here first. Damn, I feel like I'm at the beginning of the game. The fuck? I have to be very fucking methodical against this guy, especially with the hammer, because it takes so fucking slow to recover from attacking. But I mean, once you understand the pattern, it's not like they have many attacks. Most characters only have one attack, some two. And by attacks, I mean like combos, chains. I'd love it if in the different zones the objectives were different. Because like getting the souls, I mean, it feels a bit repetitive. I mean, I understand from like the gameplay point of view, it's supposed to make you hate, right? Because all these were like Reapers like us who were closed out probably for not very good reasons. Oh look, he's laid to rest now. Or he maybe was before, I didn't see. But I feel like, I don't know, feels a bit samey. The zones are very visually distinct, but gameplay wise, I mean, you're gonna unlock different. The problem with making these zones able to be done in any order, because technically you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't actually. I think there is an order to things, so I don't know why they frame it like you can at the beginning. But, like, I think you need the fire lantern thing to get to this one in particular. I need to have done the witch at least. Or at least unlock the fire. You didn't do. I guess you don't need to finish it. Fuck out of here. Whoa. Okay, story time after this fight. I just remembered a story that I wanted to tell. I'm gonna fucking die to this guy. It'll be story time while I fucking come back. This is the hammer gameplay you want from, by the way, Arctic. It's one hit roll, one hit roll, one hit roll. Anyway, so today I like installed a day in the week where we go to this very good sandwich place to get lunch. It's called Lulu, and before it was Lulu Lundi because it was on Mondays, right? So because it was for alliteration, but and anyway, for reasons it's now Thursdays. And so I go today I'm actually working at a client's office to get some merge conflicts resolved, and as I'm heading back to work, I go there to get everybody's orders because it's today, right? So I enter the place. First of all, I have to take a giant shit, so I rush to the toilet and I take the shit, And then I come out and I see that the place is like closed. Right? I saw it when I was entering. Like it's like a building where there's like 3 shops, and or 2 shops. Anyway, the actual place, like the kitchen's closed, but there's a sign that says "Get your sandwiches here" to one of their neighbors. I'm like, okay, maybe they had a kitchen malfunction or some shit, and so like because we ordered online, and so you get your online order near the. Right, at the other place. They make it in another place, and then they may give you at a different counter. And so I go up there, and apparently this is not at all the same place. My online order doesn't count. It says if nobody ordered. Thankfully, you don't pay online. You pay at counter every time. So I get there. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll order some sandwiches, because people are expecting me to bring sandwiches back. So I ordered some like pretty shitty sandwich, not gonna lie. They were small, there was not a lot of meat, and like these Lulu sandwiches were fucking god tier, and here they're just like mid, and they're expensive for mid sandwiches. But apparently what happened and why the Lulu's is closed is because it's been like a couple months that they were supposed to close, but the boss was doing illegal operations for 2 months, like pretty much not paying rent, not paying apparently providers, maybe not even paying staff. Anyway, it's a rumor. And so apparently Monday, which is the day it was supposed to be, but it got switched this week to Thursday, there was like police everywhere in the building apparently to get them to shut down operations. Fucking crazy. So anyway, that is the story of how my work tradition got stopped. What is this? After not even 2 months, here lies Lord Lockstone, first Lord of Lords to make a deal with death. Okay, wait, so... but what is death? Because something's going on here, right? Is death an entity that we don't know? Because this is our employer, Lord Lockstone, or at least maybe a descendant of his, and he does not die, right? So he has made a deal with death. Old ruler concerned with law and order who consolidated power and will go on to build the foundation of the Hall of Doors. But apparently he's here. Apparently there's 4 of them to get. What's up, you wanna talk? This is the resting place of we, the Lords of Doors, so there's multiple. I am Lord Lockstone, for whom this crypt was named. We Lords of Doors were an anomaly, a mistake of the universe, some might say. But is that not an apt description of all life? A mistake of the universe, one which grows and thrives. Existence born into consciousness. And to preserve that consciousness is the most important and noble goal. Eloy's Lord Lockstone, the first Lord of Doors to make a deal with death. Yeah, I read this already. I don't know how to use you. Give me those souls. These are souls, right? Yeah, I mean, yeah. They weren't really like souls as in like Dark Souls, right? They were the inspiration on their sleeve. Because even their currency, I mean, we're Reapers, we gather souls, right? They're lesser souls or whatever. But so yeah, you really understand the inspiration when you think about it like that. Nice. That everything that there was to do here? I think it might be. Anything over here? No. I went in there. I couldn't do anything. I climbed up here. I checked everywhere. Yeah, I think that's it. A creature who knew 10,000 things, all eyes and tentacles and sometimes wings. Give me that shit. Open sesame, motherfucker. I keep on forgetting I can shoot, bro. I'm wrong thing. At me. Alright. Oh fuck. I didn't think he was in his second cycle yet. Yeah, I can't do that. I think it's this guy. Fuck. Some scary shit. Here lies Lord Theodore, the first successor. Okay, so all the people... Okay, so it is his successor. So that was the real resting place. The transition to power was smooth and the reign egalitarian, remembered for their fair nature, enforcing better working conditions for Reapers. Better working conditions, you say? What's up? My life is ending, but my lord plans to live forever. It doesn't feel fair to me. So which one of these fuckers, started living forever? Is it Theodore? Is it this fucker? Because he doesn't... Oh no, he's resting. Is it the third one? Can I climb anywhere? No, I can't. Fucking reversal is not my strong suit. Been there, done that. Okay, this is gonna give me the grapple mechanic. Let's go, grapple hooks. That's probably how I leave. The fucking mimic. Whoa, what the fuck is that? Go fucking respawn closer to me. Fuck, I got boomerang, bro. Oh, electric guitar, let's go. I've only gone through one fight and I need to get through 4. I'm already on 1 AP, so I gotta clutch up. No! Oh, I got greedy there. What the fuck? Oh, I fought you before. I just need to get you in the middle and then... I was so confident. I know you can just turn around. Turn around, but fuck, man. She surprised me. Over here. The whole fucking center of the screen to fight. I don't know why we gotta go in the fucking corners. Oh my god, I'm losing health for stupid reasons. Those jumps are so... Help me! There we go. Miscalculate my distances. Really gotta calculate your distances as well with the fucking this motherfucker. Damn it. Got too close. You can really stay behind this character. Alright, give me this grapple. I've been waiting for it all game. I thought it'd be red. Because all those fucking things are red always. Like the grapple spots are red. Let's go. missing one weapon. It's probably somewhere around here. I can't break the boxes. Are you fucking kidding me? The removal of the legacy doors has seriously impeded my investigation to the disappearance of the Reapers in the redacted region. This whole process of transferring to the new system has been a nightmare. I found evidence that many workers were active in the region when the orders were given to cut them off. More worrying still is that the active reaping missions in the area was also purged from the system. Somewhere out there is a soul that has not been reaped on time. It's a recipe for disaster, that's for sure. We all know what happens to souls if they remain alive past their death date. Oh, I came back through here, all the way through here. Talk to this guy. This is the guy that fucking apparently sent me to see the leader. I'm just feeding the birds, but none of my friends want to eat off the floor. Shut the fuck up, bro. These creatures are so colorful, they're giving me a migraine, and they're coming through the doors that you left open. You're turning my office into dimensional Swiss cheese. You're turning my office into dimensional Swiss cheese. What the fuck, bro? This one got crazy. My little friend got into my ink supply, the poor dear. Although she doesn't seem to mind. Maybe she just loves the smell of ink as much as I do. That's a crazy looking one. Yes, I would. 800? Where the fuck am I now? I don't remember. What's that? You can open that now. Shiny, probably. Shiny and some soap. The recent seismic event that sent upper management into a frenzy, we've been ordered to scrub all mentions of it from records and close all active assignments in the region. I can't in good conscience let all those Reapers remain cut off of the commission and their homes. I'm going to try making my way into the vicinity to see if I can help them. If I make it back in one piece, I'll update my logs. There are no more entries in this journal. Fuck, you can make it back in one piece. Surveillance device? Someone's been spying on the commission. Uh-oh. Am I here now? Castle. Stranded sailor, yep. I got so many drafts. Hey, now that shiny new hookshot thing of yours looks pretty neat. Yeah. It would. Funnily enough. It doesn't look like it costs any mana. Any mana? No mana. But was it not here? Oh, it might have been. It's probably up top, actually. Hello, friends. How you doing? No, not this one. That side. I went everywhere wrong. Bro's peeking. Peeking at what? I don't know when you sent this message. Fuck. What am I peeking at, good sir? A chat. Oh. Thought you meant peeking in the God Gamer sense? But no, it's two E's, I see now. Yeah. Is it not the duty of a streamer to peek at the ongoings of a chat? I don't know why I said it like that. But they fell. What is this, bro? Oh, wait. There we go. Now I'm. What's ongoings? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I know nothing's happening, alright? I am aware that nothing is happening in chat currently. That it is dead. Fucking hell, what the hell? Yeah. You're a streamer. Ooh, which one is this? You're like Lord Deadbolt. Poor guy, he's a Deadbolt. The fourth in his lineage. What was the third? Rule was dark but produced efficiency. An overbearing ruler concerned with keeping order and funding research into other sustainable forms of life extension. This one is cooler than the other ones, for example. And because you're like actually getting story, you know, you're talking to these ancient lords. And yeah, you did have to get the soul, but this like thing of lighting up, they're finding their tombs lighting up. I like knowing more about them. You know? About the lore, knowing more about the lore. My life was not easy. The balance of the universe was my duty and mine alone. Wait, can I make him sound like he's in the helmet? The Lord who created me had grand illusions about fate and purpose. But fate did not bind me to death's door. Duty did. No other could take on the task of controlling life and death, so I bore the burden. Barely breathe. I bore it for as long as I could, even extending my life beyond the bounds set by the pitiful anachronism that is death. Anachronism, huh? When my time finally drew to a close, my successor paid no heed to my teachings. I fear their reign may have destroyed the balance I tried so hard to maintain. What a bitter disappointment they have been. Greatness is seldom free, Crow.
True greatness may even cost you your soul.
Damn, son. We're back here. Let me in. Arctic, would you be interested in Football Manager streams? How the fuck did I get up there again? I think it was through there. I don't think have I gone here? I don't think so yet. Oh wait, there's nothing to do here. Oh wait, no there is. Last shot. Another one. This one's a lot easier than the last one though. It's literally just a fucking obstacle course. Another one. Here lies Lord Opengate, the third in the lineage. Their rule was steady and without hindrance. Rulers skilled at delegation, they spent many of their years expanding their knowledge while traveling the vastness of space. Wrong button. Speak.
Greetings, young Reaper.
That was Snape coded. Potter. Plugging myself back in.
Your presence here is quite a conundrum. I would indicate that the course of events which started with the formation of Death's Door has led the universe to the brink of great peril. However, Shkashi, it is also indicated of those actions correcting themselves. Life is merely the universe experiencing itself. And as the universe seeks balance in all things, we as part of it are all acting to maintain that balance.
Stay true to your path, young Reaper. I can sense victory in your future. Shush. Yeah, me too. I can sense victory in my future, bro. How do we get to the other side? How do I fucking chicken cross the road this thing? How the fuck? Anything up here I haven't seen? Oh, I didn't go this way. I'm stupid. I haven't fucking seen. That was crazy close. Really fucking erase that shit. I forgot about this. Can't even talk to him, bro. His fucking tomb is over at the edge. He's done writing songs. A bird cage. A bird cage. Speak. Hey, child. Look at what has happened to your life at the hands of our chaos. I was never sold on the idea of preserving the course of life and death. Each lord creates the next in succession before their death and teaches them the Lord's path. My creator, the Lord before me, found me to their system. All I could do was try and balance the world as fairly as I could. I tried my best to do right by the living, especially the crows, recruited into something I had no business in. If opportunity presents itself, fuck, my lifetime was too short to come to the ultimate conclusion, but I remain hopeful that others will reach it on their own. Fuck, I didn't see what he's. I skipped too quickly. And the return is more dangerous. You ready? Thanks for the type of guy that you cross the road like much. Great. Hey, you got the. Yeah, I am, alright? Hey, you got that old elevator working. Perfect timing. I was just finished the next chapter. Sure, let's listen to. Alright, Arctic, time to jam. I don't know. That didn't seem like me. I was fucking looking up. Looking get neck pains. Looking that far up. Oh no. Como? Laugh me? I thought it was a beast, a savage beast that lived here. Where's the savage beast? Let's wait for camp. See you soon. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? I attack so fast now. If only I could attack once more into the breach. Doo -doo -doo -doo. Let's see, this game does have really cool environments though. You know, this is like the same fucking windowsill copy 10,000 times over. Let's feel grand in scale. Can't believe that didn't hit me. That should have fucking hit me. Doo -doo -doo -doo. Did I feel like I missed anything? There's so much castle, but I don't think I could go to it. What the fuck? Those look like brains. Like bird brains. Not a wind out here. Not even distant wind out here. Not even fire, nothing, no sound. That's nothing. Can't upgrade nothing with that. Requires a key, bro. Oh my god. It's the Reaper. The free crows. Damn. I knew this guy was important. We knew you'd make it here eventually. I don't know what voice this guy has. Even if you needed a bit of guidance along the way. Yeah. We are a group of free-thinking individuals who reject the ideas of the Lord of Doors. We do not want unnatural immortality if it must come at the cost of our lives. What is the point of living forever if it is to be a slave? True. And we choose to live free and die free. So go, climb ever higher, defeat the beast at the top of the mountain and claim its soul. We'll make sure you're well prepared. Remember, you're welcome here anytime. There's a lot of them. Foretold Crow. I'm the Foretold Crow. Small guy with a big hammer. Did you find any of our shrines on your journey? Damn. I think I'll be fine. Greetings. This is the gate of knowledge. It sees all things, it heart knows all things, and its soul exists in all things. It whispers to us when we need guidance. It foretold your arrival and your destiny. How do I go through? How do I keep on going? Oh. This is the key to that place. Alright, let's go. I don't need those shrines. I'll be fine. Can't go back that way. Frozen Canyon. Exercise caution. Interesting. Ooh, the bard. Were you also? Did you know about this? Phew, it's quite a sleek climb to get up here. My pipes are still wheezing. Must be pleased as a punch, though, huh? I mean, a secret crow society up here on the mountain. Who knew? And they have so many great stories about their lives up here, especially about the beast. Yeah, I'm getting so much inspiration on our adventure. I think my next song might be the greatest I've ever written, and I've written more than 5. Damn. Way to the beast's lair. I'm gonna go see what's up with the fuck's sake. Vegas huffing copium, we all know who the Lord is. Who's the fucking Lord then? Who's it? Don't follow. It's Coles? Not Coles. Damn. It's icy out here. Okay, I'm gonna go. I feel like the game wants me to go over there first. Fight the big monster. I'll fight the big monster. What does this say? Frozen Canyon exercise caution. Feels like bonus content. Locked. Oh, well, yeah. Okay. You're a fucking lockhead. Damn, bro, so cringe. Were you there when I met him? I don't remember what stream that was, if that was a stream with nobody in it. Damn. Borders of the Forbidden Region. music is... It does not feel like a game in which you are a Reaper, you know? It's always like kind of like uplifting, heroic, and of fantasy. I mean, with a lot of fantasy. Flute does that. Shit. Those fucking jumps are crazy. It's so hard to dodge them on this with this fucking hammer. I'm just shooting. Oh, those fucking jumps. That was close, I almost fucking died. It was all my fucking health. Fucking archers, bro. Oh, you fucking hit with that laser. Once I'm fucking dead. Ah! Fuck yeah, I'm speedrunning this bullshit. Oh fuck. What the f- Bro, I'm getting fucking owned by the grunts. Okay, this area is hard. Always is when I go to a new level. Oh, I can't be losing. I fucking hate these jumps, man. Like, it's so hard to react to. I should be fucking moving with this, actually. Which part is he gonna follow me? You follow me up here? Dumb bitch. No. Okay. Oh, stop pushing me. Oh, he's fucking jumping out of nowhere. He can't fucking react to this shit. He's hidden behind the rock, jumps out at me at light speed while I'm focused on the big guy. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Not bring the big guy here. I know, okay? Fine. I'll kill everybody again. Bro, I lost 2 health. Bro, what? I lost fucking. Okay, but there's like shit here. No. Why am I even here? Why am I even here? Just to suffer. They jump and I can't. Shut the fuck. Hi there. I think this is where I'm supposed to go. Major's Howlin'. Still a bit of bad weather, never deterred me before. Oh, we're back here, okay. Means if I want to go back to the part I missed, I have to go all the way fucking around again. Fuck. Can't light these. I don't know how to fucking open this guy. We'll come back later. All this for fucking this, bro? God damn. I guess we're going up. I could do nothing. I could do nothing. I just charged off the cliff while I was fucking hanging on to him. Fucking hate the jumps with a passion. With a goddamn fucking passion. Wrong timing. I thought I had one more health. I don't know why I decided to tank that. I'm an idiot. There's no excuse for that. I'm just an idiot. Can I grab onto you? No, I can't. We're going up. Bye, friends. I'd spawn. Great fucking turnaround. Okay, 1 health. Thank fucking God. Yeah, I just can't fall off the cliff. Do not fall off the fucking cliff. Heal me! Let's go. Fucking hiding behind icicles now. They're actually ambushing these fuckers. Shortcut! Fucking heal me again. Wait, what? I have mental problems. I see, I understand where we are. I don't know why the fuck I wanna go all the way back here, bro. What's the point? I'm sorry, I don't want to scare you. Oh, you're coming with, okay. I craft what's heard, not what's seen from roaring okay, wait. I craft what's heard, not what is seen. From roaring storms, the space is serene. I set the tone with careful art. You feel my work, though I don't take part. Who am I? The sound designer. Did you do that yourself, or was that ChatGPT? Fuck! bug. Oh no, we're ice leaking. Look at this fucker hiding. But he's on ice too. Wait, is this not the ice valley where I was at the beginning? Not the same. We're not at the same place? Honestly, with the grapple hook, the fucking ice is sick. That's really fun. No, I want more ice grapple fights. Well, this fight is a great start. Was hiding behind his corpse. Bitch ass. That's a good level design. I can just go straight back to the hard fight. I just have to fucking dodge these. Fuck! I said dodge. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking jumping is still as obnoxious. Okay. I just gotta be more careful. I want to rush through it. But I gotta respect the game more. Respect the game difficulty more. Why the fuck am I? Let's just fucking shoot shooting fire from outside. Get down here, bitch. What's bro fucking doing? Jumping around. Really? I will fucking lose to this fucker. I'm fucking over there shooting things, bro. Have any good melons recently? Melons, no. Nope. A pretty good apple at lunch. No. Wait. I'm gonna miss this. I don't know where this brings me, but I almost missed it. Probably a shrine. Nothing? Nothing here? What the fuck? There's nothing here? This is it. That's the beast. The fuck? I thought it'd be like out in the wild. No, it's chilling in a fucking cave. There's a red flag, yeah, right? A red fucking flag. It's 100, huh? Thanks. But the fucking, these fuckers are probably super fast. It's so fast. Might actually like not be going fast enough with my spamming speed. Betty, eat the beast with an umbrella. You have the worst ideas. You know that? Apparently it's supposed to be really hard too. Bro, what the I tried it, okay? I don't know the range of the umbrella. I got used to the range of the hammer. You were the hammer bro guy. fucking crazy. What is that fucking... This thing's fucking crazy. Attacks so fast. Telegraphs are mid. It's hard to tell exactly where it's hitting and where it's not hitting. Whoa, whoa. Okay, it's not a butt sleeve slam like Frog King. Fucking. So I want to roll behind it. Got it. Telegraphs are mid. Copium, shut the fuck up. They are mid. I fucking hate the roll. I fucking hate the roll. I fucking hate the roll, bro. It's so fast. It's so fast. I barely have time to recover from my fucking swing. I don't want to play ultra safe, man. Yeah, I rolled into him. This fucker, bro. It's hard AF. Okay, I'm being a bit unfair. I'm gonna focus. I actually hate the roll though. That was better, but fucking hell. Shut the fuck up. I was out here mod checking Askers me. Jump. That's crazy. I fucking hate the roll, bro. What was that? I know what you need. What do I need? Tell me. Bro, the fucking roll. This would copyright the stream. I would love to listen to it though. Combat music isn't it in this name, not gonna lie. Boss music could use some work. I don't like the roll. I really don't like the roll. Oh, Black Betty, man, my name. Oh, Black Black Betty, bam, Black Betty had a car, bam, this is so hard, bam, ooh. This throws me off. It throws my timings off. I fucking hate the roll. I despise it. I don't know which way he's gonna go, so even if you roll out, right? If he decides to just fucking roll that way, which I think he rolls towards me, so I rolled too early. But anyway, it's so fucking stupid. It's not, it's just a bit badly timed. It's not stupid. I'm actually he lands, he does damage. Ah. Somehow dodge. Well, the attack without dodging him. It's fucking rolling. Oh, I hate the roll. I fucking hate the roll. I fucking hate it, bro. Well, he just a fucking. I hate the fucking roll. Okay, I just brute forced him. Holy fuck! That roll is ass. Like tracks where you're rolling to, and so he just picks you up as long as he's rolling in the animation. I don't know how to fucking get out of it. Yes, maybe you run around him, but fuck, if you're usually like some kind of corner, so it's hard to run around him. Maybe you run around him. We'll gather here today to mourn the passing of Betty. To some she was revered as a god, to others feared as a wild, untamable beast. I mean, she was just in a fucking, like, man-made cave. What are you talking about? GG. And to a small few, loved as radiant beauty. After many lifetimes lived atop the mountain, supplying locals with fur and untimely deaths, she can now rest. Bow your head in remembrance, pay your last respects. Your time in this world is over. She had a bitch roll. What do you have to say? What an incredible adventure, full twists and turns. So Betty and the Beast were one and the same? Amazing. It means the drunken cat the same. Was he in love with the Beast? Whoa, I kind of feel bad for them both now. Dead or heartbroken, which you think is worse? They're both kind of tragic. Still, it's great material for a song, huh? Once it's ready, come by the strand to there and I'll play for you. Okay. What do you say? Another demonic soul's anger quelled, Reaper. May they find peace in death. Want me to try to kill you? It's not. It's time. I'll go back to the door of death. I don't even know if this is the right way. What is the right way? Look, I'm here. God, I forgot how to do this guy's voice. Actually, no, this is the only one I remember. You did it. You did it. You're a much stronger Reaper than I. I could have never taken down those giant souls alone. Whoa, Black Betty. It is time at long last. Let us force this door open, fledgling, and finish our assignments. And now to the other side. It looks like the old crow from Sekiro. This is it. This is the place beyond. Can you tell which character this voice is modeled after? There's no life where no life is to be seen. Hello? Is it the Lockmaster? Wait, it's the real Reaper. Death. It's Death's door. It's actually Death. Who's got a fanny pack? Are you Death? Hanzo, no. No, Hanzo would be something like this. Those who live in death do not live in life. I don't know how to do Hanzo. Death. I thought the tales of the original Reaper were just the mad ramblings of the free crows. Yeah, well, I guess that's me. So if you didn't know, I was real. That means you're not here to rescue me, huh? No, I'm sorry, we're here for another purpose. In fact, you might be able to help us. Wow, rude. Alright, I mean, what's a few more minutes after several centuries? So why are you here? Actually, how'd you even get here? We seek souls that pass through death's door. Your door. We are service-bound Reapers. We require those souls to finish our tasks and restore our stature with a commission. Otherwise, we will die. Oh, awkward. If you're looking for a soul here, then you're out of luck. Any non-corporeal souls that pass through the door are absorbed into the ether. Soul energy has to be recycled to create new life. That's why my job is so important. Not that the living didn't hate me for it. I used to go around reaping souls myself and pick them up and take them beyond the veil. But it was so depressing. Not for the souls, they don't care, but for the living ones they left behind. I wish I could have let them know dying isn't scary. It's just a cycle of life. The thing is, over the vastness of time, I got very tired of that cycle. But then one day, a strange being came to me with a proposition. This being could create portals, doors, to any places of worlds. They offered to outsource the collection of souls to an automated system using one of their doors. I mean, outsourced to an automated system, bro. We're. It's not automated, okay? We're working our ass off over here. Well, it was open. It would draw in the souls of the dead. A lighthouse on the shores of the ether, if you will. In return for this, they asked for their lives to be extended. Actually, maybe it was autonomous, and it just doesn't work. Well, actually, they asked for immortality, but that's impossible. If souls stick around too long past their expiry date, and with nothing left to tie them to mortality, they decay into demonic forms. All life must end. Well, eventually. While I kicked back, several generations of these self-proclaimed lords of doors came and went, enjoying their unnaturally long lives. Each one agreeing in the end to submit to the limitations of life and go willingly into the Aether. He completely lost the fucking accent. Until one didn't. Which brings us to your current Lord of Doors. Towards the end of what should have been their lifespan, your lord betrayed our long-standing agreement. He said there had been some kind of incident, that the door had malfunctioned and needed to be remade anew. For the door to be reconstructed, it would require the touch of death to link the door to the Aether. Then they trapped you in here, I understand. That's the incident that is talked about in all the fucking books. Well, after this new door was created and opened, the Lord kicked me inside and held it shut. No way for me to escape. No way for stray souls to pass on to the Aether. No death among the living. I've been here, alone, ever since. But my assigned soul, it must be. It has to be here. Incident. I tracked it to this. I don't know why this guy's becoming British. I tracked it to this door. It must have entered here somehow. Are you sure you haven't seen it? Sorry, guy. If soul comes in here without a body, it disappears into the Aether. Sooner or later, everything that begins has to end. So, there's no hope. It must still be here somewhere. No, 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 no. I wasted so many years searching for that soul. Decades. Centuries. I refuse to die. Uh-oh. Well, since you're a little bit past your best before date. What the fuck? What did the peace out mean? He actually did the what the fuck? It's a crazy cool attack. I died. And he just fucking peaced out and disappeared. Death. Yeah, I want to try again. Okay, this is gonna be longer than I thought. Okay, wow. This guy fucking hurts. And what's with these fucking pros, bro? No, I got distracted by the crows. No, I got distracted by the crows flying around me. No. You just walk and listen to the void. I think so, but it's disorienting me. So I don't want to fucking try. Bad try. I think the goddamn little piece of grapple is like very good for my orientation. Horrible try, bro. Gotta be more careful. I gotta really get onto his sides when I'm attacking, not stay in front of him. Taking a sword. Oh, did I get too far? I think I got too far into the void and he fucking started spawning this. But I stayed around here. Let's go. Oh, blimey. I can't tell you how long it's been since I felt a fresh breeze on my face or saw, well, anything. You never appreciate something until it's gone, do you? Saw a lot of that in my job. But until your Lord of the Wars locked me up, I never thought it'd apply to me. This accent is changing every 2 sentences. I'm sorry about your big feathered friend back there. It's always hard for the living to let go of the dead. Even more of a rough one, having to reap him yourself. I can sort of understand that feeling. Even if it wasn't your intention, you've done me a huge favor here, Crow. This isn't over quite yet. Because while the door has been destroyed, my power is unfortunately still trapped in its remains. Forging the door requires a piece of my own soul, and I need it back before I can do my job again. That means if we want to end this cycle, someone else has to take down the Lord of Doors. Have you guessed who yet? I won't be making any more deals again, that's for sure. Head back to your office and reap your boss's soul, Crow. And remember, death is on your side. Alright? Not it. How do I leave? so fucking slow. Okay, that's okay fast. My fellow crows, we have arrived at a moment foretold long ago. Today, Death's door has been opened, and Death themselves have been freed once more onto the world. Fear not, for this is not the end of the days, but the beginning of a bright new future. The forces of life and death have been unnaturally thrown into chaos for thousands of years, and we crows played a hand in that. We must right our wrongs, we must accept our fates. We must reject those who lead us into a future with no hope. It has time for the Lord of Doors' reign to end, and for us to return to a natural life cycle. Even as our world teeters on the edge of oblivion, souls like these forest spirits still manage to emerge through the cracks. Soon a new age will begin, and the world will teem with new life. For that to happen, the final hours of this foretold day must play out as ordained. The crow that freed Death will have to end the Lord of the Doors' reign. That's me. I fucking knew it. I knew that was the final thing, the final door that would open up there. I have no doubt that you will complete your task, old friend. Have faith in yourself. Okay, I'm fucking having faith. I sure would. Going fast as fuck. We're just 12 stat upgrades. I know it seems the world's ending, but I really hope I can find a new job after this. I just love typing. Yeah, I got it. So I guess we're all out of jobs soon. Finally I can be free of the rat race. I never wanted to be a reaper, you know, it was just a matter of necessity. I wonder what I could do next. I guess endless possibilities lie ahead. It all depends on you finishing your job without getting killed in the process. But I reckon you'll get it done, kid. All this death and rebirth is a daunting prospect. But I think everyone here is sick of what this world has become. A new world, a new start. I wonder if there will be new TV shows too. I feel like my whole world is crumbling beneath my feet. But somehow I feel hopeful for the first time, and actually I think this is the first time I felt hopeful. Maybe I won't have to work so hard anymore. You deserve a raise? Yeah, probably. All I get is a mortal coil. Hello there. Won't mind, I'll just pass through. Yep. Was fucking still case hardened. Ah, my arm. Oh. I've been watching you, young crow. Never really thought it would come to this. Yeah, here we are. I don't remember what this guy's voice was. Each and every kind are created by the Lord preceding them, and trained to take over the duties before they pass on. On the day we are created, we are told the day on which we will die. My predecessor, my creator, was a cold-hearted tyrant, obsessed with rules and orders, how things had to be. The old fool never even gave me a name, can you believe that? How would your life play out if you knew what day, the exact day you were going to die? If every moment of your existence revolved around its ending, I had to do everything in my power to save myself. I know my actions are not entirely moral, perhaps not even justifiable, but I cannot just let myself die. I refuse to go without a fight. It's turned Australian all of a sudden. So, young crow, are you ready to fight for your life? As I am for mine? I guess. Damn, what the hell? No. Damn, we got a whole fucking hardcore segment in the fight. Oh, I don't have to restart the fight with fire. Fucking finger gunning. Wrong button. Wrong button. Oh, fucker has so much health. Fuck. I thought I could just strafe it. I think it just respawns me in this grove though. Oh no. Oh wow, okay. Wonder why it respawns you here and not like at the very beginning of the fight. Oh, it missed me. That's crazy. What the hell? You didn't do that before. Did I get him too low? No! Fuck. Bro's using fucking the Betty attack. No, bro, even he's rolling! What the fuck? Why I fell? Why I hit the fucking nastiest grapple? And I fell? I'm just tilted at this point. No, I can't. Okay. I did to the fucking bowls. Whoa, Black Betty, my ass. Yes, try me back. Fuck, bro. I'm fucking choking. Actually got hit by another goal. I'm trolling. Alright, Black Betty. I fucking hate the rolling. Yo, what's up, Prince? Ça va ou quoi? I'm on the final boss of this game. Have you ever played Death's Door? It's kind of like, it looks a bit like Tunic, but it plays more like a Souls-like. And this is the final boss. Oh, this game, enjoyed it? Yeah. I think it's pretty cool. I'm having trouble with the final portion. The final boss, like the Yeti looking thing, I had trouble with because of the roll. I just have a hard time like understanding the roll attack. Like when to dodge it. I mean, I think you just have to go farther away, but I don't like playing farther away. I like being in their face. Fucking dodged right back into that one. Are you still playing Star Wars Survivor, Jedi Survivor 2? bottom of this one. Oh, nice. I don't think I'm gonna get everything on this game. I think I'm gonna be happy to finish it. And this game is very cool. I think it can be repetitive, especially when you're playing it like every day. I fucking hate this attack. Yeah, at least I'm full health, so I can tank it 3 times. Wait, we're switching again? Okay. I don't need to tank it. I've never been past this point. I don't know where we're going now. What the fuck? No! Off. That was crazy. Can't believe I made that. We're back to the very beginning of the game. I also discovered a bug while playing this game. Let's see if I can replicate it. If you, during the dash of the dagger, if you switch weapon, you go like super fast. Why are we here, Crow?
Why are we here, Crow? Why do I exist? To follow in the footsteps of the Lord before me? To repeat the same things over and over? To what end? What is the point? If you all have to die eventually? I suppose I will never know. Because I will die.
The fuck? Oh, he's going super mega mode. No way, yeah, no, right? It's a crazy bug. The last lord. Bam, bam. Okay, they got electric guitar. I'm into this. Fuck. No, 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 it's all of them, including the fucking roll. Get me out of here, bro. What is this shit? What is going on? What the fuck? Ah, I got greedy. I got greedy. Death. Alright, do I respawn right here or do I have to do this whole section again? Oh, okay, I respawn right here. That's nice. I can do the bug again. If I hit it. I don't hit it every time. Yeah, I'm too early this time, yeah. Fuck. Oh, I got it this time, yeah. I hate the roll. No, bro, was rolling. Oh no. I don't know what to do with this attack either. Do I just have to tank that? Do I have to roll like really early? Maybe I have to roll really early because time is like slowed down. All right. No, fuck, bro. I really hate the roll. Okay, I can't roll. I can't. I actually just have to take a hit. I was pressing roll. I don't think I can roll. Fucked up. Ah. I want to hit my because the hammer has 2 hits. And I'm greedy every time. I want to hit both of them in between every attack. And I can because I have a lot of haste, but a lot of quickness. But if I start the first attack too late, then I'm not gonna hit it. Ooh, okay. grapple to get away from... Oh, damn. Didn't see that one coming. Played it 2 years ago, I almost forgot everything besides that I enjoyed it. What is a... I think it's like... Is it every 3 years where you like completely forget about things that you like consumed or like played or like read or watched, so you can... Every 3 years you can kind of watch them again? Oh no, that's 2 straight away. I got greedy there. Yeah, okay, I got super greedy that part. Okay, let me get into gamer posture. Also, I think that 3-year thing isn't completely true. It's only true if you don't engage with it. Like, you don't think about it. You don't, well, you're gonna think about it a little bit, but you don't, like, you know, actively watch videos about it and try to remember it. But yeah. Okay. Fuck. Oh, okay. I don't know how I can dodge that. I really don't. I don't know if I can. Is it just gonna insta hit me every time? I got greedy again. That hit me? I'm so sad. Just a quick hello, I need to sleep. See you soon. Thanks for dropping by. Ciao, ciao. I actually don't know what I can do. I think I can't do anything. I think I'm gonna have to tank it, like, I think he was doing it again when I died last time, so I think I'm just gonna have to tank it multiple times. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm dead. Because I think, yeah, because I think he does it again. So, I think I actually can't get hit by anything other than those attacks. Oh, I gotta attack. If I spam attack, I can get rid of it. Okay, I understand how it works though. Damn, I thought he would fucking snap. Damn, I went early. Oh, did you upgrade the red? Can you grapple the red? I don't think so. Like the red doors, you mean? I don't think so. Or like the red tentacles? Fuck, I thought he would snap again. Motherfucker. Ah. cracked real good. Alright, perfect rotation so far. I fucking got it this time. Boy can do nothing against me anymore. Damn, I got hit by a projectile. Damn. Again. No! Fuck, I thought we were done. I thought we were done with the fucking bulls, bro. I thought we were done with the bulls. Damn. Uh-oh. One health and the fucking bulls again. No! I got too scared. I played too fucking I played too far. I really needed to play closer. Get the fuck up, dumbass bird. Oh, bro, I got fucking hammered there. I gotta keep closer to him. I'm playing too fucking far. Greed, yeah. Well, not even... I don't even know if that was greed there. That was just fucking shit. I was playing too... I think I wasn't greedy enough, actually. What? Cause that fucking 2-hit combo with hammer is a really good counter, like timer, for his attacks. Oh fuck. Yeah, I'm good. As long as I fucking hit the first one correctly. There, it was way too late. I just gotta stay on him. I'm gonna fucking fuck him up. I guess I could just fucking go for like range plays, but fuck that shit. That's not. I don't want to do that. I mean, I would fucking probably have already won. Damn. Fucking dumbass. Damn, I got him. Oh no, I had him in a fucking loop, bro. I had him on a loop. You saw that? I was forcing him to hit the backstep every fucking time. The back sweep. I can just loop him like that, fucking endlessly. Oh, I thought he would fucking... Okay, it's true that sometimes he does backstab. He doesn't go up every time. No, the fucking grenade, bro. Goddamn grenade. No, I fucking dodged that. I am not happy about that. No, I thought I could outrun it, bro. I grow with gain, yet give you less. A hunger fed. I grow with gain, yet give you less. A hunger fed by your success. No matter how much you acquire, I stoke the flame, fuel the fire. I grow with gain, yet give you less. A hunger fed by your success. No matter how much you acquire, I stoke the flame, fuel the fire. What am I? Grow with gain, yet give you less. A hunger fed by your success. Grow with gain, yet give you less. What does that mean, give you less? Like the higher, the more you get, the less hunger fed by your success. Is it like frustration? It's either frustration or like confidence or something like that. Greed. I got greedy there. No, really? I don't think it's very good though. No, yeah, it's mid. Did you make them yourself or did you chat it? GPT it? Prompt it? I thought he would fucking... The audio's buggy, I don't know if it's on my end, maybe check. What do you mean the audio's buggy? What do you mean? I shouldn't have any buggy audio? Like the mic, the game, both? I pressed on B to dodge, I pressed on B to dodge instead of A because I was playing Night Raid this morning. Fuck! That game is better now. Okay. Well, I was there, I had it. I didn't press the wrong fucking button. Oh, I'm so mad. Fuck, I thought I could make that. Let's fucking go! Please, forgive me. Today we mourn the passing of a being who's shaped the very fabric of our world, the end of a lineage, the last Lord of Doors. To some they were a mysterious leader, to others a dark cloud looming over the world, driven by a desire to be greater than their creator. They will be remembered for their part in the advancement of door technology, their ability to maintain order in a dying world, and their unwavering determination to evade death, no matter the cost. Their pursuits may have been unwise, but the will to live is deeply ingrained. Who is to say that what any of us would have done given the same choices as this Lord? Bow your head in remembrance, pay your last respects. Your time in this world is over. It's fucking sick. It was sick. GG, good game, good game. Even if I got a bit frustrated a couple of the days, it was still a very good game. Game design, level design, production, music, and sign David Finn. Yeah, you can tell that it was not a sound designer. Game design, programming, story and writing, animation, Mark Foster. But he made the music too? I mean, that's pretty impressive. The music is like, it felt one-dimensional, like there wasn't a lot of differences, but it was good. Like, I liked it. Chris Olsen. Nice. There's these big doors that, you know, I still don't know how to open. And there was that once ice canyon that, you know, there's definitely some post-game content in this game. But I don't think we're gonna be doing it. Maybe through a revisit sometime later. Let's cap and you know it. No. I don't know. Oh, wait. Wait. Okay, maybe tomorrow we finish it because it looks like there's another boss fight and I'd love another boss fight. Okay, I'm gonna play it tomorrow as well. That way I don't have to do tier list or shit today. We're gonna do a bit of post game yesterday. I like the game enough to do some post game. How about that? So fuck you and your cap, bitch. There, that's the giant key. Alright, but that's it for today, at least. Thank everybody for watching. We I'm gonna go because I'm tired and I have to sleep. Arctic, if you ever want to play Firebreak in the future, hit me up. Whenever hosts anymore. You want me to? I can. I can, but usually there's nobody in chat. And it's like a bit of a hassle to find somebody. You go see Netheryam. I love Netheryam. Let's go see Netheryam. Alright, let's go. Oh, we're going. Let's go. Go see Netheryam.